Alrighty, at the bottom left position as the blue Protoss, we have Beast. At the bottom right as the brown Protoss, we have Castle. And oh my god, I forgot to do the thing again. I can't believe it, man. Foxhen is definitely gonna scold me for this. For forgetting about this. I'm fixing it now. I'm fixing it now. Don't bully me. All right. eMg. Bum bum bum. PvP. By the way, guys. By the way, I just want to say. All right. I keep saying 12 Nex is a great build in PvP, and everyone's like, come on, Sayle, 12 Nex in PvP sucks. You know, Fabian's all like, nah, this is because you're bad. You're at like 1200 MMR. Guys, DeWalt on his stream this afternoon, all right, played 12 Nex in PvP, and I clipped that. All right, I have proof. I got it on freaking video. DeWalt going 12 Nex in PvP. So take that, all you haters. Now, to be fair, he didn't actually know how to do it properly, so he lost. But it was a good effort, all right? It was a damn good effort. So that's what counts. Anyway, we got Probe Scouts going out. We got people asking about my MMR again. See, this is why I can't ladder on my account anymore, because if I lose MMR, it's just gonna devalue me as a human being. Yeah, need that sweet elo for the ladies. Anyway, Beast going for the cross map scout very interestingly, whereas Castle going for the normal close position scout. I wonder if you can actually change build if you see someone is far position rather than close position to you. You can do like some greedier openings. Like for example, a standard opening would be a 2-gate robo with no shuttle, and you do a slow reaver, walk down your ramp, and then you expand with that, right? Well, if you see his cross map and it gives you a bit more time to react, you could potentially, I don't know, maybe cut a goon or something, or cut a goon or two, or even try go like 1-gate reaver and expand or something like that. You're feeling really brave, I guess. Oh god, Kicks, no, stop telling people about offensive shield batteries. Although, to be fair, I don't think that actually works properly if the 12 Nexer is doing it properly. Oh, what do we got here? We got 2-gate against 1-gate tech. Alright, very, very good. Very good. Twelve Nex is cheese, sometimes it works. Hell yeah. 12 Nex is absolutely cheese. But it works because nobody on ladder knows what it is. It's like my freaking 3-gate scout goon all-in build in PvZ. It's glorious. Yeah, proxy reaver works pretty well too. If he doesn't scout it. Doop doop doo doo. Looks like we got expansion coming out from Castle. I'm not gonna try and bust up the ramp. And this is a pretty normal thing. So what we're probably gonna see here is he's gonna get his gas now, gonna tech up and get a forge. It's probably a forge. Yeah, it's a forge. So he'll get a forge. He'll get some cannons to help support defend his nexus against any early goons, any early DTs, for example. But you do need to rush up the tech tree after this because cannons will do nothing against reavers. So if your opponent knows what's going on, he can just go straight into reavers. And if you only have cannons defending yourself, you will just die straight away. It's actually a similar problem with 12 Nex, to be honest. Interestingly, one Zealot's chilling on the left side. Probe gonna stay at the front. Zealot's gonna intercept this scouting probe. Nice catch there. That was actually good reaction by Beast. You could see the probe naturally went up, and then he pulled it back, but it got like a last... the attack animation already started by the time he was moving back. So he actually got taken out there. But Beast definitely was reacting there. Alright, so we got 2 cannons at the front. He is getting the cybernetics core now. We'll want to rush out a couple of dragoons, possibly DT tech. Can definitely see fast DT tech as a follow-up. I love this hidden zealot thing, by the way. I do this a lot as well in PvP. It's kind of the same idea as in ZVZ, you know, sometimes Zergs hide 2 Zerglings on the side and run in and try to kill drones. Now in this case, obviously, one zealot isn't going to kill that many probes, but it gives you a full scout, and if he's not paying attention, it can kill 1 or 2 probes sometimes, for sure. He actually doesn't see anything because, interestingly, well, actually, Beast going just straight 3-gate goon. He's actually not getting a robo at all, which would be really dangerous, actually, if Castle rushed for DT tech. But he's actually not. Castle just going for goon range, gonna get his own goons out. He's gonna have to build a couple more cannons, I think. 3 cannons, maybe. No, it's definitely not enough. Against 5 goons, I think Castle might die here. If this cannon can finish, maybe he can live. I think he needs to pull probes at least until this cannon finishes. Oh man, he really needs to pull probes right now. He really needs to pull probes. Beast needs to focus down the cannons. Yeah, he needs to do this. Oh, nice targeting down by the cannons. So look at this, the cannons actually focusing stuff down nicely as well. A goon coming out, 2 goons coming out. The cannons are gonna fall, but it looks like Castle is going to hold here. Wow, Castle actually holding that really nicely. Huh, didn't have to pull probes. I'm actually a little bit surprised by that. I feel like, it's interesting because they both had a bit of a zealot wall at the front, which definitely made things slightly different. Anyway, looks like Beast trying to get something done here, but he actually loses a goon. It doesn't get the last shot off on the cannon, so not a great situation now for Beast. Way faster expansion here from Castle, and he's going to catch up on the tech. He's getting his own robo, getting additional gateways. He'll have his goon range in time for the next engagement. And wait, is there no robos? Oh, no. Okay, there's. I was going to say, I thought I clicked a robo here for Beast. But you can see 11 supply advantage for Castle right now. And he's going to be pumping probes twice as fast. He's even going to have +1 because he got the forge, whereas Beast didn't. So Castle should be pretty happy about the situation. Are we just going to see obs? Are we going to see rebos? There's the observatory. We should see reavers at this point from at least one of these guys, surely. I mean, you don't have to, right? You can rush straight for Templar tech, but it's a little bit dangerous. Templar tech takes a while to come out, and it's not as consistent as Reaper, right? Like, you get 1 storm off pretty much per Templar for the first engagement, maybe 2 if you guys waited a really long time. Whereas the Reaver, if you micro it correctly, can pump out a lot of consistent damage. So you can see the support bay coming up now for Castle. Not yet for Beast, though. He's actually going for the Citadel. And the Forge. Very interesting. I feel like that could possibly kill him. If Castle decides to go for a big attack with 2 Reavers and a whole bunch of Dragoons off of his 2 base, and also with his +1 attack as well, I'm pretty sure he could just kill Beast before he has enough Templars to defend, or possibly even any Templars. Yeah, he definitely won't have Storm ready for a 2 Reaver attack. Now, he does have an OBS, though, so he should see what's going on. I think he saw the observatory. I don't know if he saw... Where's the support bay? No, he must have seen this as well, right? He must have seen everything that happened in his opponent's base. Why does... Oh, Castle actually didn't... Oh, Castle actually went OBS later. He went to Shuttle and then Reaver and then OBS. And he's actually just going with a single Reaver here, which is also totally fine. Because the 1 Reaver itself is already a huge advantage over what Beast has. Beast now getting his own +1, his own speed, interestingly. But his 5th gateway just now finished. I mean, it's, what is it? 96 supply to 85, a marginal difference. It's gonna come down to the Reaver micro, really. Here we go, he's actually in the front, he's gotta be careful, he's taking a lot of damage. Does pick it up, and now drops it in the back. And I think Castle should be able to break here. Oh man, he's definitely gonna break through here. He is definitely breaking through. The Reaver not even doing anything. GG from Beast, and Castle takes game number 1 in favor of Team eMg. Alright, looks like we got Idrid. At the bottom left is the yellow Protoss, who is apparently AMC. And Z-Lifer. The Lifer will be... Wait, no, sorry, wait, what? Yes. No, okay, Edred is the yellow Protoss. Z-Lifer is teal Zerg. Okay. Alright, got it. We good. Oh man, these Wednesday casts, man. It's like, it's, you know, it's the middle of the work week. I'm like a little bit out of it. Don't know what's going on. So yes. Yes. By the way, for anyone who doesn't know what Foxen is talking about, there's a small VOD thread on Team Liquid that is basically a spoiler-free collection of pretty much any game you could possibly be interested in watching. From StarCraft, for like everything, like the foreign scene, the Korean scene, even random like stream games I see from Koreans, like top games of the week. It's really, really cool. So, you know, if you miss any event and you don't want to, you know, you don't want to get spoiled by any results or anything, definitely head over to the small VOD thread, and it's all really nicely organized and stuff. It's really, really good stuff. And Kix checking the map version. Thank you very much, dude. Kix, one of my co-conspirators for the TL Open that's happening this weekend. That is a very fast forge. Did he build that? He built the forge before the second pylon. That... I don't think that's how you're supposed to gateway expand, is it? I'm pretty sure normally the second pylon comes up before the forge, but I don't actually do this build myself, so I'm not 100% sure. So he's playing a super defensive gateway expand. This was gateway first, right? Otherwise it wouldn't make any sense at all. Otherwise it would definitely not make sense. So I'm pretty sure this was gateway first, here from AMC. And just got a super fast forge afterwards, and is now getting his Nexus. But this is definitely not gonna do anything now, right? Although interestingly, Z-Lifer did not make that many Zerglings. He only made 4, even though his Overlord saw this pretty quick. Oh man, micro error there from AMC as well, losing that probe. By the way, I'm assuming that Edred is in fact AMC and not a substitute. I don't actually know. And now we're gonna have more Zerglings coming out, but with some good micro, these Zealots could actually take them out. Oh, pretty close exchange. I think it would have actually... I think the Zealot would have lived with like 1 HP. But the 2 extra Zerglings coming out does put a stop to that. Cannon now on the way for AMC. We are close air spawns, by the way, which makes me sometimes a little bit scared. I hate dealing with Muta in PvZ. Wow, he should probably take his gas soon. He's taking it now. What's the Zerg situation look like? Alright, he's getting his 3rd base. He's not actually got his lair yet. Is he not getting his lair? No, he's got the money for it. It's like a couple of Zealots and a probe just dealing. We're plugging the gaps in the wall. Oh, it's gonna be a Hydra den. I was like, why do I not see anything from Zerg? Okay, so we are gonna have 3-hatch Hydra here from Z-Lifer. And there is no actual probe on the map. So, and with these 7 Zerglings here, even without speed, it's very difficult for AMC to actually scout. He is gonna push out with the Zealots though. He's gonna put some pressure on with the Zealots. This actually is part of the benefit of going for the gateway expand. Is you can actually just scout all the information you need just by being aggressive with your Zealots. So this is actually going to be really nice for AMC, actually. He's going to force some more Zerglings out from Z-Lifer. He might not actually get into the main base, but he could potentially see a Hydralisk being built somewhere if there is one. It looks like only Zerglings being made just now, but that also means that the larvae right now are all being used for a combination of drones and Zerglings, so no larvae left actually for the Hydralisk. And these 3 Zealots though are going to get picked off pretty quickly. He sees the third base up here, but he doesn't actually get into the main base to see the bust on the way here. Gonna just lose this last zealot in a second. Is that Zergling Speed finishing? I think that is. Yeah, it looks like Zergling Speed finishing now as well. Which means now there's definitely not going to be any more scouts until the... Oh my god, until the Corsair comes out. And the Corsair actually is super, super slow here. Oh man, he's building a second cannon for safety, but I think Zelifer could easily win this game now. His range actually finished. He's getting speed now, but he opted for range first. It's very easy for him to run up and snipe this. Hey Draco, thank you so much for the host. 200 viewers. That is amazing. Wait, were you actually able to play on Battle.net until now? Because I thought Battle.net disconnected everybody like an hour ago or something. So I don't know, maybe Draco's magical as well and was able to play despite Battle.net being down, which is pretty cool. Anyway, thank you so much. Welcome to all the viewers from Draco. This is the Pan American Team League, week number 5. I'm casting the third series of the day, which is Team eMg versus Team NaS, and we are on set 2 of the best of 5 series. And unfortunately for you guys, assuming you're a Protoss fan, since you do like Draco, you're going to be watching a Hydra bust that is most likely going to work here for his lifer. Although it looks like he's bugging out a little bit, he's got to get these Hydras up to against the wall in order to range down these cannons. The first cannon is going to fall. The second cannon is a little bit far back. He's actually not shooting it with that many Hydras. Now he's finally shooting it. The second cannon falls very quickly, but a lot of Hydras actually died. I don't think that was the best execution here from Slifer, but I think it's going to work nonetheless. Oh man, look at these probes just wailing on these Hydras, but all the Zealots are dead, and GG from MC. Slifer evens up the score 1-1. So the 12 o'clock position as the teal Protoss, we have AMC representing Team eMg, and at the 6 o'clock position as the orange Zerg, we have Dragon playing for Team NaS. So I guess actually the player that we saw last game was not AMC, it was somebody else. It was actually whatever his ID was. And AMC is actually now playing in the 4th set against Dragon. So thanks to that 2v2 walkover, Team eMg is now up 2-1 over Team NaS, which means this is a must-win. If Dragon wins this, we will go to an ace match. Whereas if AMC takes out Dragon, then he will win the match for Team eMg. I think eMg got really close last week. I think it came down to the ace match against some other top team. I can't remember which one it was. And actually, it might have been Team SK. I think last week it might have been SK against eMg, and eMg took it to the ace match where it was actually a really good match. I think between Cute and somebody, or I don't know. Or maybe it was SEC and it was tie 2 or something. I don't know. Anyway, it's like a probe guy coming down to scout. How's the is it overpull? Yeah, it's overpull. How's the pylon position? Alright, so you can do like, how are you gonna do this? I'm actually not 100% sure how you wall correctly in the top position on destination. So I think I mentioned in the last series how you can do like pylon, forge, gateway, like a little triangle, and that's really nice. And then we ended up seeing a just completely ridiculous thing. Ridiculous front wall. How's he gonna do it? Oh, is he gonna do like forge gateway like that? No, but then where does he put the cannon? Is he gonna just put the gateway to the left? I guess he might just put the gateway to the left. Alright, well, either way, it's like hatchery went down. It doesn't seem that the probe actually blocked that at all for some reason. I'm actually surprised by that, why AMC wouldn't block that, but the hatchery has been constructed. I must assume that he's gonna build a gateway here on the left side. So I don't think that's tied on the left, and obviously there's a gap in between these buildings, and probably, oh, I don't know, is this type forge on Nexus? I don't think I've ever had to think about whether a forge with a Nexus on the right side is actually Zergling type. Anyway. Oh, sup Bannerbear guy. There's the gateway. He's gonna need to block this side for sure. 6 Zerglings against 1 cannon. That's actually slightly dangerous. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh my god, are we gonna see a quick game? No, that's gonna be enough. That's gonna be enough. Okay. Whew. That could have been bad. Nice timing on the probe transfer. And it seems like a second cannon as well in the back. Interesting that the second cannon is really far to the right, so there's still definitely a big risk of run-bys here. The cannon kind of barely covering this side. But Dragon's just expanding in the meantime. He's not worrying about it. And the probe should see this. The probe should see there's no continued Zergling aggression. I don't think he I don't think he needs this block. He can keep this one, because the second cannon is done and it covers this part. So I think you can just leave this guy here and just send this guy to mine. That should be fine. Anyway, looks like we got a lair on the way here. What is that? Overlord guy seeing what's going on. Summoning core being built in the main. All that good jazz. This cannon, by the way, does, I think, cover the bottom of this gas. Sometimes if you don't build this cannon and you just build like 2 here, the Zerg can just snipe your gas with Zerglings. But I'm pretty sure this will cover the whole thing. It might not cover like 2 spaces or something on the bottom, so 2 Zerglings can attack this, maybe. But I'm not really sure. And by that time, a Zealot will be out as well, so it shouldn't be too big a deal. Now, interestingly, I'm surprised Dragon didn't pull these Zerglings back to actually kill that scouting probe, because this probe has given AMC complete information in this game. So he knows the lair timing, he knows there's no additional units, he knows there's no second gas. AMC knows everything that's going on right now in the Zerg base. So, you know, he should be pretty happy about that. It's not every day that you get a Zerg player that's just letting you run around here with your probe scout. Hey, Zotac Cup is in the chat. What's up? What is up, dude? For anyone who somehow hasn't heard the announcement yet, Zotac Cup actually actually, to be fair, the announcement was it just yesterday? I think it was yesterday. Anyway, Zotac Cup announced a $20,000 America's tournament that is going to be casted by, Day 9, I think Tastosis and In Control or something like that. It's absolutely wild. So that is going to be an amazing event. You guys should definitely check it out. It's actually insane, the level of events that are happening right now. I'm actually kind of conflicted too, because I'm kind of like organizing the TL Opens, and I was like, yeah, TL Open, woo! And then ESL's like $16,000 Italian Open, and then Zotac is like $20,000 America's Cup, and I'm like, oh, well, I mean, I like StarCraft too, guys. You know, do you want to play in my tournament? Alright, to be fair, there was a lot of interest in TL Open as well, and I'm very glad that they're hosting these events. All right. What do we got here? We got the hatcheries. Got pretty standard SimCity. He's got the second gas already. Is he getting mutas? He's not getting mutas. He's just getting those hydro upgrades. Looks like a few Lings tried to poke around here, got killed off. They actually baited a Zealot out though, so that guy's gonna die. Rip. And there's like one Corsair though, baited a couple of Scourge into the cannons as well. And looks like more Corsairs on the way. So I'm gonna go for that. Oh, I think that was a Corsair that died right there, right? Oh wow, they actually can attack this with 2 Zerglings. Huh, look at that. I thought he might be able to, but see, this is what I mean. The Zealots are already out, so it's not actually going to do anything. I'm actually surprised he took so much HP off this, too. Is he also mining with only 2 on gas? Oh, that's not good. Oh, no, AMC, bro, you only got 2 on gas. That is very bad. Looks like Overlord speed is about to finish, and we're gonna have some Zealots coming out here. +1 actually isn't done yet. Okay, there we go. Oh, look at that timing. It finished right as I said it. Nice timing there. it's a decent sim city, and the Hydras are coming over. You should probably just run the drones, right? There's no reason to actually fight with these drones. See, he lost like 3 or 4 drones there. I don't think he needed to. Yeah, see, plenty of units actually coming out here. So I would have just stacked them to the gas and just like run around a little bit. But nicely held there by Dragon. Definitely nicely held. Looks like apparently BattleNet is back up now. So anyone who's been just waiting here for BattleNet to come up so they can play some more games, Keeks is saying that it is actually up. You guys can test that out. It's like more +1 Zealots running out. I'm not sure how I feel, by the way, about that committal from the first Zealot attack there. It definitely did nicely, like killing a decent number of units and number of drones. The problem is, with these early Zealots, you usually don't want to hard commit, because you usually can't do like game-ending damage, so it's better to actually keep a strong Zealot force just running around to the middle of the map threatening. Because that allows you to, you know, get the base out, get your tech up. It reminds me of like when Zerg goes 3-hatch Muta against Terran. Wait a minute. Okay, looks like of course they're just running around killing stuff. You know, like when Zerg goes 3-hatch Muta against Terran, you don't need to kill the Terran with the Mutas. You don't even need to do massive damage. All you need to do is make the Terran scared and stay in his base, so that you can expand and tech up, right? I feel like the fast speed lot attack here, like the Sayle speed lot strategy in PvZ, has a similar idea, right? I mean, obviously it's like a completely different matchup, but the idea that you shouldn't just overcommit to a single big attack and just try and kill some drones, and should rather prioritize keeping the army alive, I think is the same. Anyway, it looks like Storm is getting there. There's 2 High Templar. They're fresh High Templar, though. They don't have energy. This Hydra attack, if it comes out... Well, actually, no, it's not that many Hydra. It's just about a control group. So, it looks like it's actually not as threatening as I thought. Are there more Hydras? There's more Hydras at home. If Dragon sent all his Hydras to the front right now, but right before Storm finished, I think he would have a small timing window to do something. But it looks like he's probably more preoccupied with stopping this Corsair harass. By the way, this has just been 4 Corsairs with no upgrade, and they're actually killing a lot of stuff here. It's like 7 kills between them. I don't know how many of those are Overlords and how many are Scourge. Uh-oh, and now the DT, look at this! Playing it very well here. 3, oh, maybe killed another one, killed another drone there. But nice move. Oh my god, 6 lurkers though at the front. They're actually walking into the natural. The cannons cover the front though. Oh man, and they're surrounded! Oh man, the lurkers actually get surrounded! He could run down here and actually storm this if he wants. I think that would actually kill at least 2 of these. Well, I don't know if they're actually in range. But nice little move there. But now Dragon is setting up the dreaded lurker contain. If I was MC right now, I would immediately start mining out my back. Yeah, he's actually doing exactly that. Because at least that way he can transfer to the right side here, transfer his workers through the back, and he can also run the army out the back if he really wants to. One thing you actually have to be careful about when you try and run your army out the back way against a lurker contain is if you waste too much time sending your army all the way around here, if the Zerg sees this, he can actually run all his army straight into your natural and just kill your natural while your army's, you know, goofing around behind your natural. So it's kind of funny when that happens, and definitely something to worry about. It's like +2 ranged attack is actually almost done as well for Dragon. So Dragon definitely going hard on this mid-game army, investing in those range upgrades. Meanwhile, looks like +2 is a little bit slower for AMC, but he is getting it as well. 1, 2, looks like 7 gateways up, getting his goon range. Probably needs to wait for this before he actually tries to leave the base. But it's a good time though. Only 4 lurkers, no support units. For Dragon. Lurker contain is only scary if you have like Lings and Hydras next to them. If it's only the lurkers, you can easily just face tank this and walk out and kill it. So if AMC goes right now, that'd be a great time. Dragon, by the way, getting pretty greedy here, taking the mineral only and taking the left side base. Wait, what's going on over here? Whoa! So the speed lots running down into the natural, trying to do something. Uh-oh. But these guys should actually not burrow. They should just stay. Oh no, they let him out. They should have just hold position here and kept the Zealots trapped. That would have been hilarious. Anyway, looks like we got more goons on the way. Whoa, hello. Alright, there's the bust out. This is what I'm talking about. I don't know how many of these were the original lurkers, but, you know, with only 4 lurkers there, you can't really hold it. He actually moved to the left side. Man, I don't think MC actually saw this base yet, so he could have actually lured the units in to actually see the hatchery, which would have been kind of bad for him, right? Wait, is MC really only mining with 2 on this gas as well? Alright, he's mining with like 5 on this gas and 2 on this gas now. MC really doesn't have his gas mining mechanics down yet, but he's moving in. The supplies are quite close, 134 to 125. It looks like +2 is done for both armies. He's gonna catch 4 lurkers as they pop though. That'd be a really nice catch. Nice storm on the left side. These lurkers, look at that, the disappearing lurker act. He gets 4 lurkers for free. Great catch there for MC. He's got so many Templars, he needs to make sure they don't get splashed by lurker fire though. And look at this, he can storm again. He's gotta be careful not to storm his own obs though. He can storm the front, storms everywhere. He's potentially going to break this open. Are there more units in the back? There are some Zerglings in the back though. A lot of Zerglings coming out for Dragon. He needs another storm here, but no, he's run out of storm. He's run out of storm and only Dragoons left. AMC's gonna lose this army, this expensive Protoss army. It looked so good for him, but look at the Zergling reinforcements just swarming everything. And I was gonna walk in here, he's gonna be like, wait a minute. Why is there a hatchery here already? Oh man, that is horrible for MC. Oh, he's got reinforcements though, walking into the natural. MC, he's not dead yet. He's got 2 random observers here. He's running into the natural. Now he's trying to run away. Oh, barely doesn't kill that lurker, but he's killing drones in the natural. 2 Dragoons are leading these Zerglings on a wild goose chase. Everything is going on in this game. MC, by the way, is taking the top right mineral only as well. He's finally going to lose this army. The Dragoons appear to have died. But we do have what? We have an empty shuttle that's here to pick up Panda Bear Guy. I guess Panda Bear Guy called an Uber. He's got places to be, man. Panda Bear Guy called the shuttle Uber. And apparently the shuttle was not happy with carrying a live Panda Bear Guy inside it, so it's going back. Oh, it's actually for a Reaver. Interesting. Pretty quick Reaver coming out here for AMC. I've been seeing a lot of Protoss players do this recently. I actually tried it myself on ladder the other day, and it's not bad actually. Going Reaver basically once you get your 3rd base. It's pretty good. It's pretty legit. Getting shuttle speed as well. And wait, what? How are 4 Zealots actually running into the main base? Wait, how did these guys even get over here? I thought the fighting on this side was over, but we got a freaking Zealot running over here. We do have, we have Drop being researched. We got Plague being researched. Got some more upgrades. Looks like Adrenal Glands is finished. So we got those Cracklings as well. And, well, no mining here yet. Looks like, yeah, he did mine out the back. So I'm gonna just send a few probes over there. Is AMC. So we got a pretty nice game. Oh, a lot of Archons being made as well, getting ready for that hive level engagement. Additional gateways. What's the supply looking like? 140? 132. It's pretty close. It's pretty close. That's usually good for the Zerg. But it's definitely winnable for both sides. Also, remember, since this is destination, you can, well, in particular, it's a 2-player map, right? You can definitely split the map in PvZ. And usually split map games are actually bad for Zerg in PvZ. Because, well, the Protoss in the late game can be more efficient with their resources. But here we go, we got a break going in here. The shuttle actually falls, and the Reaver is in range of everything. Oh man, the Reaver falls immediately. Not the greatest break attempt here by MC, and immediately pulling out. Oh man, fail fish. That is not how you want to engage with a Reaver. But, you know, going back to my point about splitting the map, that's kind of I think that's actually part of the reason why Dragon took this base, this high up base so quickly. You know, because I think he's possibly even eyeing, you know, towards the late game, you know, the contentious bases are really the 2 side bases, right? So this base and then the 3 o'clock. And if you can contest both of those, you will have the resource advantage in the late game, right? Assuming it gets to that point. We're still not quite there yet. But that's definitely a good plan. Anyway, looks like AMC's thinking about taking this base, but there's like units right next to him. And the Protoss army, as you can see on the minimap, is on the wrong side of the map. He is going for the 3 o'clock, though. He is going for the 3 o'clock. He's going for the further away base rather than this one. That's well, actually, he's kind of going for both at the same time, but his army is focused at the 3 o'clock base. This is obviously going to get denied, but I think it doesn't really matter. Whether he gets this one or this one, as long as he gets one of them, it's fine. And it doesn't look like Dragon has any real presence on this right side of the map. He does have a lot of just stuff, though. Look at this. Like, look at the minimap. Look at these huge blobs of orange just covering the minimap. A lot of little wiggly defilers there. Look at them. Oh, so cute. Look at them, like, wiggling around. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Alright, wait. We got a big army coming in, though. We got a big army. This could be huge storms. Are these all full? Those aren't actually full. Oh, the plague and the storms. All kinds of OP spells being thrown at each other. That is a remarkably small Protoss army, though, given that he's at 155. Also got to be careful not to lose these High Templars on the retreat as well. He just has everything on move command. Kill him! Alright, there we go. +3 attack has finished, by the way, and these Zerglings, wow, these Zerglings are at 2-2, though. Dragon really keeping up with the upgrades. Meanwhile, something died here. I don't know if that was like a Zealot or a Probe or something. In the meantime, 3 o'clock has been taken. Cannons don't really do anything at this point in the game because of Dark Swarm. So really, if you want to protect the space, you need a couple of Reavers or High Templars here as well. And the cannons are actually more to kind of just tank for you than do any kind of significant damage. But it looks like the Protoss army are going to run down here to the bottom right and actually deny the space. He's got 2 Reavers now in the shuttle. He's at 175 supply, but the Zerg is maxed. Dragon is actually maxed out. I'm not sure what he's doing. He's got more Hydras coming out. A whole bunch of... Oh my god, he's going for a Doom Drop. I forgot about these Overlords. He's going for a Doom Drop. The Protoss army's on the wrong side. Does he know it's coming? He's actually, fortunately for him, he's going to the top left to deny this base. This could be the best thing that he does. No, but he's going to the right side. He needs his army to be near his main, or he's going to lose his entire main to this Doom Drop. Oh no. Oh, this could be so bad. Oh, this could be so bad depending on where the Protoss army is. If it's too far forward, eMg is just going to lose his entire base without being able to react, and it'll be difficult to attack into Zerg, who has Lurker and Dark Swarm defense. You just can't really attack into that. And here we go, the big Doom Drop is moving in here. 12 Overlords, 11 Overlords of stuff is going into the main base. The Protoss army is at the Zerg's base. He's on the wrong side. He's going to kill a Defiler, but he's on the wrong side. Oh my god, he needs to go. There is the big drop in the main base, dropping all over the gateways. Big moving drop. Look at this. Protoss reinforcements are coming in. Zealots coming in. Reaver coming in. I don't know if there's an obs. Look at the minimap. Most of the army's coming back here. It looks like he forgot one control group at the natural. But, oh, well, at least he's got the speed shuttle, though. He has got the speed shuttle, and the speed shuttle able to come back quite quickly here. No Corsairs to actually punish this and kill off the Overlords. How much stuff he's going to lose? Oh my god, look at these Cracklings just rip apart the base. They're going to take down the support bay. Gonna take down some of the infrastructure. These gateways, well, one of the gateways is unpowered. And he might get the Nexus. He's gonna get the Observatory as well. Probably not the Templar Archives. Meanwhile, Zerg army is now going towards the 3 o'clock. He's taking that right side base. He needs to wait for a Defiler, and then he should be able to break this. There is a Robotics to make a Reaver, but it's actually not making it yet. Meanwhile, it looks like actually somehow this army is still alive inside the Protoss base. He's gonna get the Templar Archives as well. That is so bad. Where's the Reaver? The Reaver actually dies to Lurker Fire. He hasn't cleared out his base yet. And now, look at the traffic jam at the bottom. Can you imagine 2 storms right here? That would be insane, but there's no High Templar, only Archons blocking at this base. eMg is still losing his main base. eMg is still losing his main base. He's got no gateways left. Oh my god, eMg's main base has entirely been cleared out. And now the Zerg busting into the 3 o'clock position. Templars coming in, but they're far too late. There are the first storms. He needed these minutes ago. All the probes are going to fall here, and I think eMg is just completely collapsed. 65 supply right now against 183. eMg was looking really strong for a while against Dragon, but just couldn't deal with the mass Doom Drop on his main base. Only 1 gateway remaining out of everything. Plague even just on the single Reaver. He's got 1 hidden pylon with that. But look at this freaking probe, man. This probe is like, holy, please don't see me. Please just go away. Just go. I'm not here. I'm just a panda bear guy. I'm a neutral critter. I'm not here. And it looks like now Dragon going for the right side base, burrowing lurkers in the probe line. Oh my god, the probes are even transferring here. Run, probes, this is not where you want to be. That is a lot of lurkers coming out. Oh my god, guys, this is how Zerg is supposed to do it. This is the power of the Swarm. 2 Zerg map. We've got the map excuse coming out. The classic. Didn't know the map. Or the map was Imba. And GG from AMC. We are going to an ace match. Ladies and gentlemen. Dragon keeping Team NaS in the series. And making it 2-2. And at the bottom left, as the orange Zerg, it's going to be Beast for Team NaS. And at the top right is the yellow Protoss. It will indeed be Castle playing for Team eMg. So it's not going to be Dragon here. It's actually going to be Beast. Now, Beast actually played Protoss in the first match, right? Which is a little bit confusing to me. I'm not sure which race he actually race picks, because he played the PvP mirror in the first game. And so race pickers don't usually play mirrors, right? So I'm slightly confused about what Beast's race actually is. But in this case, he's going to play the ZVP against Castle. And this should actually be quite a good match. If it was Dragon versus Castle, I would say Dragon is favored, because Dragon is insanely good. But I think this match should actually be much closer. It is also on Blue Storm, which is an interesting map, shall we say. So let's see how he does. This pylon, by the way, is freaking me out. It's so close to the natural, but I think it's fine. I think you can still make a Nexus in here. But could you imagine being in the ace match of a best of 5, playing, you know, it's a team league as well. You're playing for your team as the ace player, and you mess up your pylon positioning, and you block your Nexus. Can you imagine how horrible and embarrassing that would be? Oh my god. I would just like retire from StarCraft out of shame. Just log off and never log in again. Alright, anyway. Oh wow, look at this, we got double Kakaru. Look at that. Kakaru friends. Hey, what's up guys? Please don't have your Nexus blocked, please. Please, Castle, do not have your Nexus blocked. Please. No. We're gonna find out. Well, you might build a cannon first. I'm like 80% sure this is fine, but I don't know. This is making me real scared. Does anybody know if this is okay? Looks like the first hatchery was built at the 3rd because the probe is blocking this for Castle. Does he have 400 minerals? Wait, he cut probes though. That's bad. Okay, it's fine. Okay, whew! Alright. Panic averted. Crisis averted. Castle knows what he's doing here. I don't like that he built the Nexus on 11 though. He cut a lot of probes for that. I think that's a bit too early. I don't think you need to cut probes that early. You can build it on like 14 or something. I think that's better. 14 or 15. But that's okay. Alright. Anyway, got the drone coming out here for the 3rd hatchery to see what Beast decides to go for. Is he gonna go for like a 3-edge Hydra Bust? I think those are pretty good on Blue Storm. I mean, if you look at the positioning here, the Nexus is on the left side. It's not really covered. The Hydras can just scoot around the side. For a bust, they just run down this ramp and just kill everything. And there's plenty of space. But the probe is still alive in the Zerg's base. So, you know, he can't build the Hydra Den yet, or it's just going to get scouted immediately. Like, this probe is actually very, very crucial in making sure that kind of shenanigan doesn't happen. But the lair isn't starting either. He should start the lair now, right? Maybe it's at the 3rd? Yeah, he starts the lair. Okay, so he's going for the lair. It's not going to be 3-edge Hydra. The lair is on the way. And finally the probe dies. Okay, but that's fine. Now... Oh, interestingly, the core is actually at the front. Seems good. He's quite brave with only 1 cannon. Like, the probes are not protected. Lynx can just run in here and attack the probes. He needs one more cannon, but he's actually kind of... Well, I guess he can build it like here. But it looks like Beast is actually not checking. So I guess that's fine. Alright. Doo-doo-doo. Oh wait, looks like my overlay's wrong. Odian is pointing out. It's indeed Castle and not AMC playing in this game. Whoops. Sorry, I got a bit confused because earlier on I think I had AMC written down because that was what was in the lineup and it was actually somebody else. My bad. My bad, guys. It's alright. I'm 2K MMR player, but I'm like a 500 MMR caster. So it is what it is. Anyway, Stargate Citadel, extra gateway, pretty standard stuff. Second gas probably gonna come up soon after this, that's fine. And we got Aspire. Do we have second gas? No, not yet. Good. Alright, pretty chillaxed so far. Oh, I see Faust in the chat. What's up, Faust? Are we gonna see speed lots? We could. I think this could be some +1 speed lots. This is pretty much the perfect time. If you start speed when this is halfway done, pretty much finish at the same time. There we go. +1 speed lots coming out. Is his core spinning? It's not. So he's not getting +1 Corsairs. Wow. Look at the minimap. For a second I thought this was a hatchery. Look at the minimap. Doesn't that look like a proxy hatchery? I was like, what? Proxy hatchery? That'd be crazy. That wouldn't even be that... Wait, can you actually proxy hatchery into like lurker contain at the top? I mean, technically they can come out the side, but Dragoons can't. So I don't know, that might be a good strat. Somebody try it on the ladder and let me know how it goes. So the first Corsair is actually killing an Overlord, and it's not scouting. But he's gonna see some Scourge come out. Looks like we got speed, we got hatcheries. And now the Zealots are coming out. Okay, so here we go. First bit of big action in the game. You can see they're coming out on upgraded right now, but +1 in speed will finish by the time they get to the Zerg's base. And there's actually not any Sunkens, right? There's no Sunkens here for Beast. That is very optimistic. Normally you want one Sunken at your natural and one at your third in this situation. Like, Zerglings will get shredded by the +1 Zealots, right? This is gonna be a little bit dangerous. Does he have Hydras morphing? Okay, well he's got a lot of Zerglings coming in. Okay, so he should be okay, right? Well, one more Zealot coming in here. Oh my god, the +1 Zealot's killing everything! Wait a minute! Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Oh my god, he's gonna get the Hydroden! No, he's not. He's going after the drones instead. He's going after the Hydroden. The Hydroden is gonna fall. The Hydroden falls! He can only make Zerglings against +1 Zealots, and GG from Beast! Beast completely unprepared for the very, very, very standard +1 speed lot timing there. No Sunkens at all. That is a huge mistake. One Sunken at each base would have made a world of difference there. And Castle taking eMg through to the victory, 3-2 over Team NaS. Wow.